Lily was my older sister, and I loved her dearly. She was born to Frank Moore Sr., Flora got an A on November 4, 1964 in Samoa. She was second youngest of 7 children. Her suffering ended late Thursday night, August 15, just shy of her 49th birthday, after a long battle with cancer. If the night can be described as special, she was surrounded by lots of family and love. Lily held on as tight as she could until Brother Ivan had walked through the door. With a last look, giving herself permission to go to Jesus, knowing we would all care for Chris and the children. I borrowed a piece from my sister-in-law, Pelita, in a Facebook post, so just describing the night. We all took turns sitting by her side, reading, singing, and saying our goodbyes and whispering in her ear how much we loved her. We were all allowed by her to celebrate her. We were given permission to be ourselves as she was with us. When they came to take her away, it happened that one of her favorite songs was playing. We all started to sing, and without cue and procession, followed her out, continuing to sing. She's surrounded by peace and love. I'm certain the driver also felt this and with respect drove away so very slowly. Since she left, we have been celebrating her life. We have wept, shared our stories of her life, sang and danced to her favorite music. We have toasted her memory with her favorite wine. We also gathered in a circle with her girls and sang her favorite karaoke song. Throughout her teenage years, she moved from one sibling to another, living in New Zealand, Florida, Hawaii, and finally settling in San Diego. It was our brother Harry's influence that brought her to San Diego, where she met Christopher G. Dayton while working at Sizzler. It is fair to say that at first these two lovebirds had a challenging beginnings from both their mothers due to some minor fact that Lily was 27 and Chris was 19. Over time, magic was weaved and the love was powerful and parental hearts soon softened. 1996, Lily graduated from court reporting school. In 1998, Lily and Chris moved to Portland, Oregon to get courtroom experience. Our brother Harry had the privilege of giving Lily away at their wedding in 1998. January 2001, David Dayton was born, followed by Lily Gabrielle, December 2002, 1 week after moving into their Brookdale Ave home here in San Marcos. Chris cast his heavenly eyes upon Lily and saw it was good, so they tried for another. Madeline and Olivia were welcomed into this world in 2005. Over the years during her sickness, I have been touched by stories of love where people have contributed in one form or another. In July 2011, my family of 5 arrived from New Zealand where we were going to spend a couple of days in Disneyland before heading down here to San Marcos. Judge Dahlquist and the North County Superior Court friends gave their personal leave and rallied around to fund the trip to Disney for Lily and family. She was proud. She didn't want to accept it, but with strong encouragement from Sue Ann and others, she gracefully accepted. It was the first time her 4 children and my children had ever met. This was her wish, that they got to know each other, and we all got to do this in a magical place. Thank you, Judge Dahlquist and friends at the courthouse. Community friends, colleagues, and employers have shown kindness which can only be brought out through love for a beautiful person like her. However, I'd like to call out a couple of people. In the last days, Diane Dayton McLean arrived the weekend prior to Lily's passing. She has taken personal leave since arrival, offered personal hospice care to Lily. She has a big heart and love for her stepson Chris, Lily and the children. Sue Ann has been endless in her love for Lily and supporting the family. She has been Lily's driver to and from work and always looking for ways where she can help. We thank Sue Ann and Dean for their ongoing love and support for Chris and the children. In closing, I'd just like to share with you another post. I hope you don't mind, Mom Joe, that I read this morning. I lost a daughter and a true friend last Thursday. It wasn't always good between us. When at age 19, my son Chris said to me, "I can't not be with her," and then proceeded to be with her, I questioned his decision. Wasn't he just a baby? And now, here is this man wanting this woman. So we went to Sizzler, where they both worked to see for ourselves this tawny beauty, with black braid down her back, and my son's eyes never leaving her. There the two of them were, working together, serving others, doing the dance that they went on to do in their own kitchen many, many times over the years. You chose well, my son. You chose a true Proverbs 31 woman, a woman who rose early to feed her family, who worked hard to clothe them in purple linen. She wanted the best for them. Thank you, Chris, for giving me this precious daughter. You loved your 4 babies into her body, and she loved 4 babies back to you and to us as well. Lily fought so valiantly from the beginning to live for her family, to see her babies grown and married so she could sit at their table. It is not the dying from cancer that we will remember about Lily. It's the living with cancer ever lurking that Lily amazed us all. Up at 4 a.m. to prepare food to feed us before going off to work, going to work in a wheelchair in order to provide for her family, having babies when it would have been safer not to. We all have something to learn from Lily, how to live. Well, so many of us that have posted on the walls, do we do it? Let's start. Lily would like that. She has set the standard. She served others while in pain. She listened to our problems instead of talking about her own. Anyone sitting at Lily's table was king or queen for the day. We will miss Lily like crazy, but we know where we will find her. And one day when we have the assurance that we will eat with Lily again at the Lord's table, we'll see her throw her head back and laugh. We'll hear her beautiful lilting voice again. She is there now. Jesus himself is washing her feet and serving her at his table, saying, "Well done, my good faithful servant." Who could wish her back from there? We'll miss her dearly. A special tribute to Chris. He stood by his bride. He did everything to stand against the evil in her body, to take the load off himself so his wife could focus on the healing. I'm so very proud of you, son. You deserve a banquet of your own, but I can't cook and no Lily in the kitchen. You've spent more than half your life with Lily, and I don't know how you find the courage to go on. You are an amazing man. It's not goodbye, Lily. We'll see you again.